This is called Jimmie Rodgers Memorial Drive. We just turned off 8th Street. Anyway, we're on what's called 39th Street. Today is Monday, October the 17th, 1988. We just arrived here in Meridian, Mississippi at the Jimmie Rodgers Memorial Museum. We're going to walk around here, take in the museum over there later. Here's the boxcar, train.
Oh, that's not a box?
Caboose. Okay, caboose. We got to walk around there and see if that looks like the pictures I've seen in books. Oh, that's probably where he's buried, right there. Sunlight shining on it here. I'd try to find a way that I can get it where you can read it off there, Jackie, if you will.
James Charles Rodgers, 30 RN Meridian, no.
Born Meridian, Mississippi.
September the 8th, 1897. Died New York, May 26th, 1933. Son of Aaron W. and Eliza Boseman Rodgers. Married to Carrie Cecil Williamson. April the 7th, 1920. Moved to Texas in 1929. Their children, Carrie, Anita, and June Rebecca. The silver tones of his voice, the magic strumming of his guitar, the hunting melody, and the heart throbs of his American folk songs brought comfort, joy, and inspiration to the millions who heard him on the stage, in broadcast and on recordings through long years of hardship, through the triumphs of his fame. His simple philosophy of life and his devotion to family and friends remained unchanged because his religion was love.
What does it say there?
The underlist dog is just as good as I am, and I'm just as good as a tapas dog.
And there's the words of music, The Home Call, by Jimmie Rodgers
and Elsie McWilliams. At the close of the day, when the sun sinks away below the western sea, then I'll seek my rest in a little love nest built for Carrie, Anita, and me.
Yeah, why don't you take this? I wonder if you're allowed to step in there. I guess you are.
It's open, I would think so. Go ahead.
I just want to touch the stone. Let's walk around to the other side. I think there's a picture on the other side of it. Yes, there is. That's his famous thumbs up picture, and it says, "His is the music of America. He sang the songs of the people he loved, of a young nation growing strong." His was an American of glistening rails, thundering boxcars, and rain-swept nights, of lonely prairies, great mountains, and a high blue sky. He sang of the bayous and of the cotton fields, the weeded plains of the little towns, the cities, and of the widening rivers of America. We listened, we understood. Jimmie Rodgers, the singing breaker, America's Blue Yodel. His music will live forever, dedicated by his many fans and the folk artists of America, May the 26th, 1953. And that was what was the big dedication ceremony that Country Song Roundup had pictures of, and it was Hank Snow and Ernest Tubb were the main people involved in that, if I remember correctly. Several others also.
Jerry, check this camera. Is that still flashing?
No, it's not.
I didn't think it was taken. It didn't look like it. I might have accidentally hit this.
Well, it's supposed to be taken, but
I might have accidentally hit one of these buttons here. Here.
oh, wait a minute. Let me see here. The green light's on.
It's flashing.
Is it flashing? The red light?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, brother. Well, we're running right on schedule. Every time we turn this thing on, we have a little bit of a big discussion to make about something off color.
Jerry, I can't see. When you turned around, was it flashing?
Okay, if it's a red light flashing right now,
yeah,
it's recording, yeah. Okay, we'll walk over here. Let's see.
Well, this don't have anything to do with it over here.
No, but I just want to walk around
Jerry,
this.
you want to do that? I didn't get a good close-up shot of this. Because I was back.
Okay. It's hard to get anything unless the light's shining just right. A real, you know, that's why I'm just kind of shooting it all around at different angles. You see, one of them should turn out okay. Now,
this would be a good shot, Jerry. This is a good shot. This says, in memory of the singing great Jimmie Rodgers, whose great talents are preserved forever on RCA Victor Records, May the 26th, 1953.
that's what this says right here.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I can get a good shot of that, I believe. It looks like it's done okay. Anything on those other plaques there?
Yeah, this says, in memory of deceased railroad men of Meridian, Mississippi. This is to all the men, I guess. Sometimes, want me to read it?
Go ahead and read it, yeah.
Sometimes at night, a ghostly crew climbs to the deck of the 42. The engineer with his long oil can, the fireman with his scoop in hand, astral lights from the firebox screen as the boiler hums to the rising steam. Black smoke curls from the rusty stack. The headlight gleams far down the track. The watchman on his lonely round can hear a ghostly whistle sound. And Michael's bell with muted chimes whispers of other days and times. The stars grow dim in the coming dawn. The crew of the 42 has gone, dedicated with the desire that the glamour and romance of American railroads and railroad men will be perpetrated forever in the hearts of all Americans. Donated by Railroad Men of Meridian, Mississippi, May the 26th, 1953.
Okay, now this one here.
It says, to the everlasting memory of Jimmie Rodgers, 1897 to 1933. America's Blue
Yodeler.
Dedicated by Ralph Peer.
Ralph Peer?
Ralph
Okay.
Peer.
He was the RCA executive that discovered him. Read all that there.
Jimmie Rodgers, why don't you let do it? Jimmie Rodgers Memorial Park, sponsored by the Meridian Junior Chamber of Commerce and the Meridian Star, May the 26th, 1953. This roadside park, which honors the immortal ballad singer Jimmie Rodgers and pays homage to railroad men living and dead, whose labors and affections are forever engraved upon the shield of this Meridian community, was made possible through the vision and foresight of men whose names are hereon preserved as a part of this memorial. Got a bunch of names. You want them? Yeah, I guess you do. Jazz H. Skews, C.N. Phillips, Jim Floyd, Dick Smith, James B. Skews, Frank Giffen, Albert Rose, W.W. Sullivan, Hank Snow, Arthur Winstead, Joe Sanders, Lloyd Royal, Virgil Myers, and Ernest Tubb.
Okay.
This is a good shot. Let me take one of you.
Okay, it's off and running. Just point it around.
Okay, be careful not to catch you. Okay.
I put my hand in the strap where that's what it's for. I would imagine later after you pay to get in that museum, you're probably allowed to go around there in that train. I don't know. Okay, walk on it. By the way, did you lock the car?
Yes. You're on? You're on? Yes.
Watch, don't fall down there. These things settle. Then they want the train. You get a shot down the side.
This is the, I can't see.
That's the backside.
This is the backside of the museum, and it's shaped like a train depot.
Probably is an old depot in here. I don't know what it is now.
You want to take this camera?
Shoot some down through here.
The door is open. You can see. I don't know if this will pick it up inside that caboose. I guess you can go in there, Jerry. We'll do that later.
Shoot up high enough to get the flag. Get the monument in the distance to get a perspective of where things are laid out.
Okay, you want to take this? I'll take it back again, but I think you want to shut it off.
What does that sign say right there?
You go over there and read it, and somebody will know what you're saying.
Well, you can read it.
You read it, and I'll take you by. You read it, and I'll get you by and pick you up.
Birthplace of Jimmie Rodgers, born September the 8th, 1897, Meridian, Mississippi, known as the Singing Brakeman. Rodgers' recordings of Southern blues and ballads greatly
Step up below and you can be in the picture.
worldwide popularity of a distinctly American musical form. Mississippi Department of Archives and History, 1978.
Here's the front of the museum. There's a signal thing.
Semaphore.
Here, Jim. Here. Be sure you get up there.
trip around the world. There's a pond over there. What is that floating around there, Jackie? Is that... I don't know where Jackie's at.
It's some type of ducks.
Inside the Jimmie Rodgers Museum here in Meridian. And they don't allow video cameras in here. The lady's just making the exception for me to get a picture of the guitar. And she said just the guitar. So that's all I'm going to do. This is in hand here now that you can see it's inside a safe. This is the guitar that Jimmie was holding in this famous picture right here. We're back in the car now. We came out of the museum. Like I spoke on there, we wasn't allowed to do any videotaping in there except that little bit she consented to let me do. And we bought a videotape in there that should be pretty interesting. We're right now leaving.
That's in people
That
that
was in
drive
there.
the brand new vehicle.
And we're right now going to try to find our way out to the main cemetery where he's buried.